Well, hey, welcome to the Daily Brew. Today we're talking about, the stench out there on the roadway. There's a where sometimes around here we get because all the chickens and things, but in Rhode Island, a driver got a ticket for not having a secure load after 40,000 pounds of squid spilled all over the roadway.
Oh, that is so much. And that was probably so many restaurants' squid right there.
Oh, or being used for bait, maybe. I don't know.
I don't know.
For fishing.
What would you put in like squid in? That's not calamari, is it? Oh, no calamari in Rhode Island.
I kind of think it's like used for bait, maybe, but I don't know.
Joe.
I'm not an expert fisherman or expert seafood, but all I know is yeah, that would be stinky.
I am an expert on seafood, and I do like some calamari.
Could you imagine like living in the area and having to deal with that? Oh my.
Yeah, I bet that's tough. It's not as hot there though as it is here.
No. So
That makes it a little better.
Maybe it doesn't spread as much, but I mean, Rhode Island's very small. Maybe that covers the entire state.
One of my friends just moved to Rhode Island. I need to give her a call and
See if she smelled the squid.
see if she smelled the squid. I don't think they're in the beach towns, though.
All right, so the latest Spider-Man movie, it was a blockbuster success. You know how you go and the movie posters are there at the beginning? Well, one theater in Canada, they didn't get any in time. So a 19-year-old employee, he made his own.
Hey.
I kind of love it.
So this is a take. There is a meme in the early days of not early days of the internet, but the early days of memes called Spoderman. I don't understand.
Spoderman.
It was just supposed to be dumb. It's really dumb humor, but he looked like that, just like very off. And he decided, you know what? Spoderman's making a return because like his eyes a little bit wider, like kind of a little chunky. But
Yeah.
hey, I love it. He's got the fingers out too to make the web. I love it.
There you go. I think it's kind of fun, creative.
It went viral, so people love it.
There you go. They're going to have T-shirts. They're going to have everything before you know it. There he is.
Yeah, I will say, like, especially based off this movie, like, he kind of feels a little bit down, not like himself. So I think it's a good interpretation of the movie.
Yeah, okay,
Oh, did you just give something away?
No, it's pretty much in the trailer because the last movie, he wiped everyone's mind of Peter Parker, so no one knows who he is.
Oh.
So that's kind of the whole plot of the movie is that, like, he's trying
Thanks,
to...
Danny. I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, I haven't
Spoiled
seen
it for
any of
me.
them.
Okay.
I'm kidding.
Well, if you haven't seen the last one, it's been like 5 years. But yeah, that one's, it's kind of the theme of that, kind of carrying over.
So do you think that was the last, or do you think there'll be more movies?
Oh, there'll probably be another one. It definitely left on like a cliffhanger of like more to be done with it. But they said, I guess, that they're going to take a while for it to refilm because they have, Doomsday later this year, and then they, I think, have another Avengers movie next year. So there's still a lot to work with Spider-Man, so I think it'll be a few years.
All right, what's the timeline on spoilers? Like you said, I think 5 years, if you haven't seen it by then you don't get to claim spoiler alert.
Yeah,
I feel like a year.
I would say, honestly, yeah, I'm saying a year, especially now in the streaming era. Like, if you haven't seen it yet, like, okay. Like, I remember once I talked about Harry Potter, and someone goes, hey, I was like, okay, these books have been here since the late 90s.
Yeah.
The movie since early 2010s. Come on,
Yeah,
I'll give
get
you
with
15
it.
years.
I say just a couple of months is all you get.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's fair
in
game.
today's world, I mean, back when we had to wait for DVD and all that, it was different.
Yeah.
You're going to be proud, Danny. I visited my nieces and nephews this weekend. They just got back from Harry Potter World. They have all become very big Harry Potter fans, and they had the little animal that sits on their shoulder,
It was like an owl, or what was it?
an owl, and I don't know what the other one
Maybe that wasn't a cat, or like a rat, maybe?
Maybe.
Or like a guinea pig?
I don't know. You put this little magnet under your shirt, then you stick it on there, and it like talks, and it doesn't talk. It makes sounds.
Sure. Oh, very
But
cool.
they had their wands. They had all the things. So you'd be proud.
Okay.
Very proud.
All right, Eminem is giving fans a chance to bid on his sneaker collection, over 100 of them, kind of auctioning them off because he has a charity, Marshall Mathers Foundation. It supports Detroit's at-risk youth, and it kicks off next week. Could you imagine how much these are going to bring? And who has 100 pairs of tennis shoes,
Well,
first of all?
I mean, I'm sure like a lot of like people in sports, especially like in basketball, because you wear different pairs all the time.
But
But
100?
Do you have 100 pairs of shoes,
I'd say at
Joe?
least probably.
No.
I probably do.
Like I bet LeBron has well over 100.
They're not like this, though. They're like half of them are from Shein. So.
I mean, I got like maybe 25 pairs of shoes.
You have to
That's
think,
too many.
too, people like this, though, like they're gifted sneakers and stuff like that all the time.
Yeah, especially if they're like they have sponsors, like they want to wear shoes. Or I mean, he seems like a sneakerhead slash like big sports fan himself. So he's just like, hey, I've got the money now. I'm gonna
And
spend on shoes.
probably for like each tour, each show, he gets a new pair.
Well, at least he's not just throwing them away and he's, sending the money somewhere it needs to go. So.
Yeah.
For sure. I don't think I'd pay that much for used shoes personally, but that's just me.
They probably are like brand new.
You think? And he just signed them?
Probably.
You just
Probably
gotta,
never wore 'em.
you gotta just put that spray in there. You're good to go.
People aren't gonna wear them anyway. They're just gonna
But what's the spray? Is it new spray?
little shoe bombs.
Yeah.
Oh.